Do you like the setup? Do you like the sound? Do you like the picture? That's great, because in this video I'm going to show you how to create a setup for filming content right in your house and to spend less than 500 euros on it. My name is Chris, I'm a neuromarketing specialist and I mainly work with social media, with sales through social media and of course with content creation. I cannot film YouTube videos or create any other content because I don't have an outstanding professional setup in my house. That's what I hear the most from my clients, and I'm pretty sure that this is what you might think as well. And believe me, I totally get it, because I know that when your picture looks bad, when your sound is shitty, any kind of desire to go for social media disappears in a matter of seconds. I went through it, that's why now I want to help everybody to overcome this problem as well and to explain how to create an amazing setup right in your house and don't spend a fortune on it. Three main components of any successful setup is place, light and sound. Let's begin with place. The recommendation number one is to have a minimalistic place, like the focus has to stay on you. It can't be the place where you have billion of things on your background, because like this, the focus of your viewer will be distracted by many little things and it has to remain on you. However, it is also preferably not to have a completely empty setup, because it would be too boring. Imagine if it was here just me and the wall, white wall. Nobody would watch it. So on this setup, what I'm using is a sensory marketing, because I put the flowers here. If you still don't know what sensory marketing is, check out my previous video to know how to use sensory marketing to boost your sales. However, this part of my background looks a bit empty. So what I did is I bought the background light, which I will be talking about later. So it is located right here. So it fills up this part more with colors than this one. That is why it looks balanced. You see, here I have flowers, here I have more colorful background. So it's kinda, I found the equilibrium, let's say like this. What could be improved here is the distance. I'm sitting pretty close to the wall, you see, almost just next to, which is bad, because if I could be sitting a bit more far from the wall, the picture would be more full. You would kind of feel it from all the sides, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I can't do it here in this room because I have too many things that would be distracting you. Conclusion: find an empty background, as empty as it is possible, and try to fill it in with some details and some things that correspond to your brand, that reflect your brand. For instance, what I could do possibly is also to put here some painting of the brain, which would be reflecting the neuromarketing, the topic that I'm talking about. And if it's possible, try to have the distance between you and your background and between you and your ring lamp. By the way, talking about the lighting. First of all, what you can really use is the daylight. However, daylight has its disadvantages. First of all, the problem can appear when you have bad lighting outside. For example, this specific video I was also filming yesterday, but since the weather was really bad and it was like dark outside, the quality of the picture was terrible. Today it's sunny, so I'm more lucky. However, when it's sunny, you can also be in trouble, because if sun goes up and then it goes behind the clouds, the color of the picture also changes, because sometimes you have like yellowish light and then you have like blankish light and it looks totally different on the camera. So I still would recommend, even if you use the daily light the way I do, I still have some another source of light in front of me. This source of light can be ring lamp or softbox. So I personally have ring lamp because ring lamp is much more convenient. I was all the time moving last 3 years, so softbox would not be an option for me because it's huge. However, I believe that softbox has much better quality of light than ring lamp, because softbox kind of spreads the light all over the picture, while ring lamp gives you light into specific direct way, you know, like it kind of focuses its lighting at one specific spot. So what I created, how I deal with this, I put on my ring lamp either some bag, like shopping bag of white color, it's important, or I put some t-shirt on my ring lamp, and it makes the light a bit more softer. It also helps the light to be kinda spread out, like if it was a softbox. One more tip, if you're going to film content having the daily light as a main lighting source of yours, just take care that you start filming the content in advance before it starts getting dark. Because if you start filming the content at 5 p.m, let's say, and at 6 p.m. it's already getting dark, and we are speaking now about the long content, yeah, like YouTube videos or video lessons, so it takes you like approximately around 1 hour to film this content, then the picture at the beginning of the video and the picture at the end of the video will look totally different. And this is bad. Of course, in case you're just going for the short type of content like Reels, Shorts, TikTok, this is none of your concern. Also remember that if you're just a beginner, the video that lasts approximately 10 minutes can take you up to 3-4 hours to be filmed, because when you just start your journey, you don't know how to do, what to say, you get super confused, and that's why it takes you much more time than after that when you get experienced and you can do it like in a matter of seconds. Two important things for choosing a ring lamp. Unfortunately, with softbox, I cannot really help you because I have never used it in my life. So for ring lamp, it is important that the diameter, I don't know how to pronounce it, that your lamp has is more than 55 centimeters. And actually the bigger it is, so the wider your lamp is, the more chances you have that the lighting will be spread all over. Makes sense. And second thing, which is super important, is the power that the lamp has. It has to be not less than 70 watt, and of course the more power it has, the better the picture will be. Let's move on to the background light. It is super important because it can make your picture look really interesting, brightful and colorful. What I mean is, if I now turn off my background light, it would look like this. It's still good, I have good lighting, but it's boring. And don't forget that colors are evoking specific feelings and emotions inside people. So by using a specific color on your background, you can establish an association in the mind of your future buyers and future customers. For instance, here I could use, I like this green one, this blue one, and of course the one that I'm actually using. So, my background light is the one that I bought on Amazon. It cost just 35 euros. It's super cheap and the quality is amazing. It's called RGB Floodlight. Me and my English. It has 60 watt and 16 colors. By the way, in the description to the video, I will leave all the links for equipment that I'm personally using, and I would really appreciate if you buy exactly through my link because they are affiliate, so I will get some bonus. The reason why I would recommend specifically this background light, even though it's quite big and quite heavy, is because when I bought this one, for example, before, it was recommended on some course of social media or content creation that I was having, and I was so happy when I bought it, but it's actually so shitty. It doesn't have enough power. So it basically don't give any light. If I put it on the background, it just leaves a little spot, so such a light doesn't make sense. What is really important is the location of your lighting devices, because your main source of lighting, your ring lamp or your softbox, has to be located in front of you. However, the background lighting has to be has to be set up behind you, not next to you and not in front of you, because this is what you're going to have. Does it look beautiful? I don't think so. That's actually also the reason why I'm telling you that it's better to sit a bit more far from the wall, because if you're sitting really far from the wall, there is no chance the background light will appear on your face, right? And now for me it's a big deal because I'm sitting really close to the wall, so if the light is turned a bit more on me, I already have all my pinkish face. There is also another position for a background light, which I like, and I think I'm gonna start using that one, is to put the lighting like this. Oh, wait. Well, more or less somehow like this. So the picture would be like this. I think it looks cool, no? Moving forward, talking about the sound. Sound is incredibly important in content creation because in general, sound affects us as humans a lot. If you still don't believe that, go back and check out my previous video about sensory marketing. It will give you a lot of insights on that topic. So, my recommendation would definitely be to use the microphone. However, let's imagine you don't have such an opportunity, even though I believe that it's not true, because even the cheapest microphones, they might cost you like $20–30, but they would still make better sound than if you don't use microphone at all. And even if you don't have the microphone, but you're filming your content for iPhone, like I do, I don't have camera, what can save you is AirPods. So while filming, you can use AirPods, just check that they're definitely connected, and this can make your sound a bit better. However, I would still prefer the microphone. The microphone that I'm using right now is called Wireless GO II. It's a dual channel wireless microphone system. Amazing one. This one is quite expensive. This one costs €300 and it has, let me tell you, it has 2 transmitters, so basically 2 microphones. The second one is still in the box. I didn't use it. However, I do believe that it's super convenient for people who want to film vlogs or interviews. And it also has one receiver which is connected to the phone. My receiver right now is there. Everything else is not important except for this bag. They also give you this bag where you can save all the microphones and receiver, and it's super convenient, by the way. So before I show you how the sound sounds without the microphone, I need to tell you that in order to connect the receiver to my iPhone, I had to buy a cable. This is a regular cable that you can buy in Apple Store. It is called Lightning to USB camera adapter. Anyways, you're going to need this if you are filming for your iPhone, because there is no other way how you can connect your receiver to your phone, because all the cables which are provided here, they can connect only the receiver to the camera, but not to iPhone. So for iPhone, you need to buy it by yourself. Let me show you. So the sound without it would sound like this. And this is the trick that I created. Take a look. So in order not to have it like this, I did this. And I just plugged it into my phone, and it's super convenient. Before, I was using another microphone of the same company, which is called RØDE. They have the best microphones ever. It's called Smart Love, this one. The problem that I faced was that the length of this microphone is not really good enough for me. So for example, if right now I wanted to be filming with this microphone, I wouldn't even be able to sit here because I would have like this, my microphone, which is bad. So my recommendation would be don't spend money on some shitty microphones, just buy once, but buy high quality microphone, and then you will be grateful to yourself for that. One more thing to be pointed out is the camera that you are using. I actually cannot give you some recommendations regarding cameras to be chosen, because during all my journey with content creation, I was using just my iPhone. Right now it's iPhone 13 Pro Max, and before I was using iPhone 11 Pro Max. Of course 13 is better, but 11 was also good enough to be filming YouTube, Reels, Shorts, TikTok, whatever else. Just as it's important which settings you have on your iPhone. Take care that you have 1080 something and then 60 something. And please don't forget right before you start filming to check up everything how it looks in your camera, because each time, especially if you don't have a specific place where you always have your equipment already set up like I do, yeah, each time I need to come here and to bring my ring lamp, to bring my background lamp, etc, etc. So each single time I need to come here and check one more time that everything is connected to each other, that the microphone is working, that the background light is on my background, whatever else. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this video was helpful for you and that it is going to help you to start your journey or content creation. Please don't forget to follow me and share this video if it's going to help your friends as well. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye.